understand wa táwọn ọdún mọ́ ọdún àrẹ̀mọ̀ ọ lè fi lọ mú lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. lọ́tún mọ̀ wúlọ́ ni ìjọba lọ mú lọ sí inú kọ́fẹ́ẹ̀sì ìwúlò máa ń ṣe wọ́n fún ìlú rẹ̀ ní wọ́n fún ìlú rẹ̀ ní. ìwádìí ìlú rẹ̀ ní màá náwó máa gbọ́dọ̀ sí ara ìlú.
All right, then, good afternoon and welcome to the final of the Afro Asian T20 Cup, which started back in June, immediately after the Club Cricket Committee Lagos League concluded And teams that participated in this tournament were also teams that participated in the Club Cricket Committee Lagos League. Oh yeah, it actually started on the 2nd of June, and today we're seeing the finals. Quickly, let me run you through the teams that participated. You had Allied Titans Cricket Club, you had Lagos Rangers Cricket Club, you have Mundia Boys Cricket Club, MRI Warriors Cricket Club, Super Eagles Cricket Club, and Tejo Association of Nigeria Cricket Club. So those were the teams that actually participated. But the two teams who are facing in the finals is the Allen Titans Cricket Club and the MRI Warriors Cricket Club. The game is live right here at the Tafawa Balewa Square Cricket Oval. And the team who will be batting first in the traditional light blue and deep blue attire is MRI Cricket Club. And the second team who are fielding in black pants and a green and a yellow stripes is Allen Titans Cricket Club. And here we go. First ball, Taiwo Mohammed opening the bowling from the cut of appeal end. First ball into the bowler, I beg your pardon, into the batter, putting on jersey number 5. Good swing of the ball. It's a hard ball cricket. Appear for LBW, not given there by the umpire. Just off the ground, no run taken. Seems like this is going to be a maiden over. Batter pushing that away from his body to just get off the mark. And a single to end the over. It's 1 run on the board. End of the first over. It's 1-0-1. 1 run, no wickets, first over. Joan bowling the second over. Medium pace, slow, right arm from the pavilion end, ensuring that he just keeps the ball simple. First ball bowled is a dot ball. MRI needs to find the rhythm. The semi-finals they played last week Sunday, they went all blazing, but it just seems like they've come back into their groove. And a white ball signal there by the umpire Ramon Adelaco, and the other umpire is Dolapo Gafar. These two are familiar foes in the Afro-Asian League. Oh, straight down towards mid-wicket, but that was shot, and the batter looks at his bat. I don't think there's anything serious about the bat. He just mistimed the ball. He needs to time the ball right into the middle of the bat if he's going to have anything. They need to take advantage of the power play. The only man who on the ropes right now is at long on and deep extra covers. Every other fielder on the circle. Joan bowling it slow and steady, keeping it on one line. The ball's already bowled. They just need to find that pace if MRI is going to have any chances of scoring. The whole players up in the air. I think this should be taken by the wicket keeper. It's his ball and he has taken it, and MRI has just lost their wicket. So early, they would say, and you can see the batter feels a little bit displeased with himself. Let's see that again on the replay. He didn't time that ball well. It was slow, full, and he just played it straight up. And any day, anytime in cricket, that is the wicketkeeper's catch. And it's already 2 runs on the board, 1 wicket, 1.4 overs bowled. MRI not starting the way they hope to, but they just have to find a way to get the partnership. Remember, it's a 20 overs cricket. Mohammed Moshood and Mahindra Garu are the two batters in now. And Juan Joseph has 2 balls left to be bowled. Bowls it slow like he did in the first ball of the second over, and that is what he has done again. Keeping it slow, forcing the batters to think on how they can actually find a way to hit the ball. Last ball of the second over. And that dot balls bring us to the end of the over, as it's 2 for 1 after 2 overs. Alan Turtles won the toss and opted to field first. There you see again on the replay, that was the wicket. He mistimed the ball completely. It was short, it was full, it was keeping low. All he needed to do was time that into the middle of the bat, but rather he timed that into the tip of the bat, and that had gone all the way to the keeper's gloves. As Taiwo Mohammed is now bowling the third over from the Court of Appeal end, and he has Mahindra Garu to bowl to. Oh, very well bowled there by Taiwo Mohammed. That's a lovely piece of bowling there. Let's see that again from the replay. Just look at that. Perfectly timed, well bowled by Taiwo Mohammed. Good turn back there by Taiwo Mohammed. Lovely piece of bowling there by Taiwo Mohammed, keeping it simple, keeping it straight, not allowing Guru to have any response to it. If they need to take advantage of this power play, they need to start making contact to the ball. Allowing the bowlers to have a swell time this early might become a little bit detrimental. It's always easy to take advantage of the power play where you have just 2 fielders outside the 30th circle. Oh, well bowled there again by Taiwo Mohammed. Lovely bowling, making the ball beat Garu. Thought he had the line covered, but he just had to let that go off his body. You could see how that ball came out from his body. Appear for a nick, but declined as the umpire signaled it wide ball. Appeal for LBW still declined. Taiwo asking questions. Good showing Taiwo actually came off the tip of my bat. Let's see that again from the replay. Was that perfectly driven in, coming back? Yes, it was. But it was drifting down the leg side, and that was a good call there by the umpire, Dolapo Gafaro. Oh, good timed into the bat. But not a run conceded. And what a way to end the third over. As it's 3 for 1 after 3 overs. Quick discussion there by the two by captain and Joan Joseph, trying to understand the two fielders he's going to have outside the 30-yard circle. And I think Joan decided to go for deep extra covers as his protection outside the 30-yard circle. And where would he be having the second protection? Now he decides to have longer, if I beg your pardon, as the second protection. Rashid Mohammed hitting that on the ground towards point. Good ball in there by Joan Joseph. Goes big, goes high. Can that be taken? It should be taken. And lovely catch there by the fielder. Zain took that catch. Look at him, he felt in disbelief, but he has taken the catch. And that is the catch. You can see how his whole team are coming around him to celebrate. Let's see that again on the replay. He timed it perfectly. Just look at him running. That's one of the most difficult catches to take, especially when you're going back to take such catches. And that's a lovely piece of catch there. Good, lovely catch. 2 wickets down, 3 runs, 3.3 overs gone. Amit Singh is the new batter in. On the ground, oh, run out chance, and he's gone. 2 out of 2. Miscommunication between the two batters. He played that straight towards mid-wicket, and all he needed to do was a no should have been the call, but rather he was just running all the way, and the non-striker in person of Guru has to take that walk back again to the pavilion. Let's see that again from the replay. Just look at that. It was a miscommunication between the two of them, and he just lost his wicket. This is not the way MRI wants to start this game. Remember, it's a T20, and losing 3 wickets early on in the power play with just a single digit on the board, it's not where they feel to be. And a new batter, who I'm guessing isn't ready at that point in time, now has to go in to face the next ball. Joan Joseph has 2 wickets in this over. Lovely bowling there by Joan Joseph. Amir Ira is the new batter in. Oh, lovely flick there. That should definitely race to the boundary. Can the 2 fielders stop it down? No. Lovely flick there by the new batter, timing that perfectly into the middle of the bat. Just look at that flick again, perfectly timed. Waited for that one going down the leg side, which was the last ball of that over. It's a much appreciated boundary for MRI side, and that 4 would take them 7 runs on the board, 3 wickets, 4 overs gone. Taiwo Mohammed saddled with the responsibility to bowl his 3rd over. Taiwo Mohammed trying to have a reshuffle of his ball, of his field inside. It's a left to left and a single taken. Good starts there by Amir. Just taking a single. So this time it's going to be a little bit difficult for Taiwo Mohammed because he's going to be having a left and a right-hander to contend with. So you could see that Sulaiman Rusa, where the wicketkeeper puts in adjusting number 7, trying to readjust the field to ensure that you only have limited fielders moving rather than the whole 11 fielders moving. And I can understand perfectly well what's currently going on, because when you have a right and a left-handed combination, it looks a little bit difficult. Oh, lovely shot there. But good piece of fielding there by Rafik. Diving on the ground, thinking the ball was going to come up to him. But the batters take advantage of that and they go for a single. And you can see for every single ball, they need to move the field. If I were Taiwo Muhammad, I would just move the guys from the leg side, turn them to the offside fielders. Just move the guys within the close batting range. Just move them from one side to the other, rather than move roughly 4 fielders every time there's a change. Onto the leg side, Rafik with the ball now. Run out chance. That was very close. So close. Let's see if we could see that again on the replay. Played it straight towards Rafik. He picked it up. That was a lovely piece of fielding there by Rafik. Picking up the ball once and ensuring that the batters had to dive in for him to be able to survive that. Oh, whoa, well bowled there by Taiwo Muhammad, confusing the ball batter. He thought the ball was going to come quick, but rather than Taiwo Muhammad delaying that ball. That was good, sensible cricket there by the young lad. You could see the batter saying that the ball came in a little bit slower than he expected. He anticipated it to come quick, but rather it became slower. Oh, lovely shot. Oh, good piece of fielding again by Rafik. Staying on the ground. Taiwo Muhammad coming from around this time, trying to go into the blind spots of the batter. And end of the 5th over, it's just 10 runs on the board, 3 wickets. MRI gradually hoping that these 2 batters stay there for at least 15 overs so they can have wickets at hand. But the major point is you need to have runs on board. Even if these 2 batters stay to the end. We're almost getting to the end of the power play, not where they want to be. So the way it is 2 runs per over. They need to pump the accelerator and ensure they go higher than this. Johan Bull in the 3rd over of his allocated 4 overs. And technically it's going to be the 6th over of this first innings. Oh, lovely piece of field bowling there by Johan Joseph. Let's see if we could quickly see that again on the replay before Johan bowls the next ball. Just look at that. That was perfectly timed. Again, he bowled it again, bowls it again. Johan Joseph, twice he has bowled this ball. To the left hander, it's going to be coming from his blind spot. So this might be a little bit trickish and a little bit tough for the left hander, because now it's going to turn to an outswing. If it's coming in for a right hander, it's going to turn into an in swing. Oh, mistimed the ball. Johan bowling that a little bit slower. making sure that goes away from the batters. Even though the batter did trigger down the line to see if he could actually get it. Now this time Fuller straight on the ground, a run out chance. Good piece of fielding there by mid-on. That was lovely, that aim there by Elijah, who's putting on jersey number 66. Oh no, Joan Joseph cutting off the pace, ensuring that he's bowling with the seam. And after 6 overs, end of the power play, 10 runs for 3 wickets. To have a change of bowler now. Who's going to be bowling the next over? Jersey number 4. That should be Zain, who should be the new bowler bowling from the Cut of Appeal end. Definitely correct. Zain Iwan is the bowler from the Cut of Appeal end. Oh, shot. Lovely shot there by taking advantage of that sloppy ball. Too full, too wide. Just look at that again. He was just on the offside. He was in the offer. There was no threat to the wicket. And the batter, who has been looking to take advantage of that all morning long, found the perfect timing. And what a way to start after the innings, after the end of the power play with a boundary. Oh, lovely shot again, straight towards that side. Hold up, can that be taken? Oh no, not taken. So lucky that Elijah was deep into the ropes. Lovely shots. Cool as you like. Simple. Are they gonna come back for two? Yes, it definitely comes back for two for that. And now it seems like the batters are now taking advantage of the bowling change. Just look at that shot, perfectly timed. Nazim had every opportunity to pick that up, but had to first the man at deep mid wicket to come and help him out stopping that ball. Again, straight towards back of the point, where you have Rafiq. End of the over. After 7 overs, it's 18 runs, 3 wickets. And there you have the Crick Hero scorecard. Interestingly, the captain Sunil has decided to bring in Johan to bowl the last over. He has 2 wickets, conceded 5 runs, 1 maiden, and has bowled 3 overs with an economy of 1.67. First ball, dot ball. I think the batters will be looking to actually just see Johan off since he's bowling his last over. His balls are a little bit slow. It takes the pace off it, so the batters will be trying as much as possible not to try and go big at him, knowing truly well that you have an open field now. On the ground straight. That should go for a single. Lovely drive there by the batter Amer. These two are keeping it easy. Oh, good bowling, good bowling. Making the ball turn away from the batter. Up here for LBW, but that went off the bat. Johan Joseph goes on the ground. I think he has twisted his ankle. I can understand very well. Let's see that again. If there was actually an appeal, no, that went off the bat. And that was a lovely use of the wrist by the batter. Johan Joseph is on the ground. I can understand based on his age. This gives the batters a little bit of a breather to see what's the situation of things. And there you have it on the screen. Amar Arir is 4 runs of 13 balls. Amit Singh is 13 of 13, giving him an economy of 100. And you can see Johan Joseph, he has just 1 ball left to be bowled. He has 1 maiden, 7 runs, only considered 2 wickets, and he has an economy of 1.83. Johan is back on his feet. He's gonna bowl the last ball of his allocated 4 overs. Straight up. not taken there, not utilized by Long On, and everybody was saying that's the reason why you're there. End of the over, as it's 21 for 3. John Joseph has been applauded by his teammates, and you can see the scorecard. They need to find a way to up this game. 3 runs only considered after the end of the 8th over. Current run rate is 2.63. Projected score is around the 53. You need to find a way to get above that. What a miss there by Nikhil. It was straight in his hands. Nazim Sheikh missed that. And you can see that the captain was feeling so bad about that. And that drop catch might be a little bit costly towards the end of the game. Let's see that again on the replay. Just look at that, perfectly, not timed perfectly. And just look at that in between his hands. He needed to take that catch. The batter would just be grateful that Sheikh dropped that catch. And after the end of the 10th over, we've gone halfway into the first innings. It's 35 for 3. Amit Singh is 15 of 17 balls with 2 falls to his credit, and Amar Amir is 17 of 22 balls with 2 falls to his credit. And Babatunde Ayinde will be the new bowler to bowl from the Court of Appeal. 42 for 3 after 11 overs. Sunil Kumar Richpal will be back to bowl from the pavilion end. He'll be bowling the 12th over of this game. MRI seems to be a little bit under par, as if they continue at this 3.82, they will be looking at scoring 76 runs. But they need to find a way to get the runs up, probably increase it up to 4 point or 5 point or 6 points per over. The first power play of this innings was what was much costly for their side. So they're going to be trying as much as possible to get things done. Sweeps on the ground, straight to Elijah, a deep mid wicket for just a single. That's definitely going to be a white ball. And it's the white ball signal there by the umpire Ramon Adelakun. Straight up on the ground, it should be taken. No, not taken. It was a little bit short. These two batters are having a steady innings and not so much in a hurry. Jose, this one should be taken out. Oh, good fielding there by Mustafa Yusuf. Threw his body into the line of the ball, preventing that from going to the boundary. He couldn't get to the reach, so rather than let the ball go, he used his body to prevent that, but not take it out of the batter. It was a good shot there by the batter. Now MRI are putting so much fight up. And finally, Sunil gets his man. Mistimed the turn of the ball. Triggered too early. Didn't wait for the turn. And finally, Sunil breaks this partnership that was already seeming to be a partnership that MRI was hoping and counting for. And just look at that. He came forward too early, missed, timed the flight and the pitch of the ball, and the moment the ball turned, he knew he was leaving the center. And that brings in Chima Akachuku into the middle to partner with the MRI batters. MRI batter Amit Singh, as they are 46 for 4 after 12 overs. Love. And after the end of the 15th over, it's 74 for 4. And Amit Singh seems to start finding his groove. He has hit 3 fours and 1 6 with a strike rate of 107.24. He has 34 runs off 29 balls. MRI will be hoping that this batter stays longer in the crease, as he has former Ibejuleki Cricket Club captain Chima Akachuku with him, who has faced only 8 balls, scored 11 runs, also with a strike rate of 137.50. Babatunde Ayinde and Sunil Kumar has both bowled 3 overs each, conceding 27, the former and the latter conceding 15, and just Sunil has 1 wicket to himself. It's 74 for 4 after 15 overs. Current run rate has gone to 4.93, and in the center, Island Titans fielders are actually having a little bit of a discussion, and they'll be hoping to see how they can break this partnership, because if this partnership builds up longer than they expect into the 18th over, this side might be looking at 120, and it might be a little bit difficult for the Island Titans. Rafiq into the attack from the pavilion end. Drop catch, not the way Island Titans are hoping for. That was straight into his hands. How did that ball get out of his hands? And you could see the MRI duckouts feeling jubilous about that. Elijah dropped that catch, and it seems not to be Island Titans' day on the field. They seem to be dropping a lot of catches, and these catches are becoming a little bit costly for them. Finally, the wicket has been taken of Amit Singh by Taiwo Mohammed. He had to run all the way from long off to take that catch. Let's see that again on the replay. Perfectly timed, but through the tip of the bat, and Taiwo Mohammed had to dive to take that catch. And Island Titans are so jubilant about this wicket right now. You can see them at the center having that discussion and telling themselves, even though we might have dropped him, but yes, we have those catches. And there you have 79 for 5 after 15.5 overs. Chima Kachuku is the man in, and Rafiq was the bowler that bowled the ball to Amit Singh, in which he was caught by Taiwo Mohammed at mid-off. He had a total of 37 runs off 32 balls with 3 fours and 1 6 with a strike rate of 115.62. And Island Titans will be looking to now capitalize on running through the remaining 5 wickets, or with the 5 wickets of MRIs, be able to put up 120 or possibly 100 runs on the board. Rafik back into the attack from the pavilion end. Keeping it single. Chuma Akachuku and Vishal are both the batters in. They need to ensure that they just keep rotating the strike, probably get to 100, or if they're lucky to get 110. As we are currently in the 18th over, 17.1 overs bowled. 84 runs on the board, 5 wickets already. Full up. This should be taken at mid-wicket. Is this gone? And it is gone. Taiwo Mohammed takes a comfortable catch at tip mid-wicket. Just look at that again. Did not time that perfectly into the middle of the bat. And you could see the fielder stayed underneath it to take that catch perfectly. And that catch has now made MRI lose the 6th wicket for 85 runs in 17.2 overs. It's the Afro-Asian Cricket T20 tournament. Island Titans Cricket Club and MRI Cricket Club are the two finalists for this 2024 edition. Both will be participating in the Club Cricket Committee CCC Lagos League, which will be starting very soon later on in the year. Rafik still bowling. On the ground towards the onside. Just 1 run taken. Pushed on the ground, Chuma Akachuku. Let's take a single for that. End of the 18th over with just 12 balls left to be bowled. 87 for 6. Taiwo Mohammed coming back. Taiwo Mohammed coming back from the cut of a bill end to bowl his last over, and technically the penultimate over of this innings, the 19th over. Can he prevent these batters from actually getting 100 for their side? These two are familiar foes. Chima Akachuku and Taiwo Mohammed both played the under-19, played for the national team, and also played at Ibeju Lekki Cricket Club, but decided to go different ways in terms of club cricket, as Chima is currently playing for MRI Warriors and Taiwo Mohammed playing for Island Titans Cricket Club. 19th over, Taiwo Mohammed 2, Chima Akachuku. Up in the air, can Taiwo take it? Oh, drop catch. Drop catch. He was trying to do a cotton bowl. Let's look at that again. Not timed properly. He should have left that for the man at mid-wicket, but he wanted to take the glory. He ran so much deep and he dropped that catch. I think he should have just allowed that fielder to just take that catch. Let's see that again. Just look at that. Look at that. This man had every perfect opportunity to have taken the catch before Taiwo Mohammed got there, but rather he wanted to take the glory by himself, and that has cost the side to a drop catch. And MRI will be grateful for that miscommunication between the two fielders. Chima Akachuku requesting for an helmet, which is what I expected him to have done before he faced that ball. But judging by the pace at which Taiwo Mohammed bowled that ball and safety first, that's what he has decided to do, go for an helmet. So if you're watching this at home and you're a young lad, always remember to put on your protective gear, because safety is always the first priority anytime you're going into the center of a cricket game. Second ball of the 19th over, Taiwo Mohammed. Straight down to covers. The run taken. Very well bowled there by Taiwo Mohammed, ensuring that the batter didn't have any connection to that. Now he'll be looking to bowling it good length, swinging it away from the batter's blade, ensuring that he doesn't have full control or connection over the ball he has bowled. Just a single will be taken off this ball. Just straight down towards long on. They could just go for a single. How did that ball miss the wicket? But they will be happy with that. And that brings us to the end of the 19th over. With 6 balls left to be bowled, 90 for 6. Rafiq to bowl the last over of this innings. Last 6 good balls. Can he bowl 6 good balls to end the innings? Or would he just be bowling more extras to see if the MRI team can cross the 100? First ball of the 20th over, Rafiq to Chima Akachuku. On the ground, straight. Just a single taken. Oh, I beg your pardon, they didn't even go for a run. I was expecting them to go for that run. Lovely shots with that race to the boundary for 4. It's a slow outfield. Didn't get there. They're coming back for 2. Can they take it 3? They run in, the run out chance at the bowler's end. But the fielders were not quick to take advantage of that. It seems to be a longer pitch. I think the boundary is a longer boundary at this point in time. You can see the Taiwo Mohammed, I beg your pardon, Chima Akachuku feeling a little bit exhausted now, but he needs to see it through. Up in the air, can Tunde take this catch? It's within his reach. And lovely catch there by Tunde Ayinde. That's the catch you want to see pulled up by a team like Allen Titans. And they, oh, I beg your pardon, I think the umpire said it was a drop catch. It was actually, ooh, a lot of comedy happening right now. I think it has to be, it's not yet a dead ball, so the umpires are saying. It's a little bit of a confusion, but let's see if that we can see that again on the replay, if that was actually a catch. Let's see, very well played it up in the air. Was that dropped? Doesn't look like he dropped it. But the umpire thinks otherwise, and I think they're having a consultation about that. On a slower motion this time. Played up. Let's see that again, very slow. So they gets control, picks it up. It was actually taken. Oh, the umpire thought otherwise. I think the umpire sees otherwise. little bit of argument between the batter and the bowler. It goes straight down towards mid-on for just a single. 2 balls left to call it a wrap for the first innings, and that single takes them to 95. Can they just crawl into the 100, or will they stay below 100? Sweeps on the ground. Tunde Ayinde is at mid-on, picks it up. But the 2 batters are running perfectly well. 1 ball left to call it an innings. Lovely shot, but can only find Zain at deep extra covers. And that single brings us to the end of the first innings between MRI and Island Titans Cricket Club. What we'll be more concerned about is that controversial dropped catch as claimed by the umpire. Let's see if we can see that drop catch again on the replay. Now, just look at that. Played, triggered out, and then that went up, went so high. And from the look of things, right at this angle, Tunde Ayinde ran in so deep from deep mid-wicket. Did he have control? Yes, he had control over the ball, but he missed it at some point in time. And I think at that point where he was diving in, that was where he dropped the catch. And umpires think otherwise. And that's the end of the first innings. There's 100 runs for 6 after 20 overs. We'll be back for the second innings. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back to the second innings. MRIs has set a target of 101 for Island Titans Cricket Club, and they'll be looking to find a way to do this in 120 balls. Solomon Rossaway and Pinkett are the two opening batters. On the leg side, a white ball. Opening the bowling is Amir Araya. That's the opening bowler, bowling from the cut of a pillar, and a left-hander to a right-hander. Interestingly, Amir is coming from around the wicket. I've expected him to have actually bowled from over the wicket, but he feels he's trying to come in from an angle, having enough pace. And that's what he has just done, and it just shows that can he come back for two? They're looking to go for two. Chimaka Chuku picks that up ahead of the bowler batters. I beg your pardon, ahead of the fielders. First run on the board off the bat. Straight on the ground, but to silly mid on. No run taken. Island Titans batters will be looking to take advantage of the power play, as you have only two protections on the ropes. One is at third man and the other is at long off. On the ground towards Gully, and no runs still taken, just 2 runs, one off the bat and the other from a wide ball. The dots ball. 2 balls left to be bowled in the over. Three runs on the board already. Ooh, that should have been a catch. Would that race to the boundary? And yes, it is. 4 runs. Lovely shots there by Solomon Rossaway. Quick field change in, brings it in long off to become mid off, and now he has deep extra covers in third man as the 2 protection on the 30-yard circle. Straight off the ground, deep extra covers will have to come to cut that off, and that brings us to the end of the over. Solomon Rossaway for Island Titans taking charge of that as it's 8 runs on the board. Coming from the beg your pardon, from the pavilion end is Folajimi. MRI looking to go with pace. This time quick bowlers, unlike Island Titans that went with pace and slow, medium pace during their first innings bowling openers. On the ground, can that race all the way to the boundary? Picks it up, cuts that off, and they take 2 runs for that. Solomon Rosewe will be looking to capitalize on the pace of the bowlers so they can ensure that he gets maximum utilization of the power play. On the ground, straight to a covers. Decides not to bowl that ball. He mistimed his run up. Falajuwa needs to make sure that he bowls a light and length and be wary of Solomon Rosewe's attack. And he has only 2 protections. I beg your pardon, what? Just 1 protection on the ropes, and that's at long on. Should be wary of the deep mid wicket. There's no fielder there protecting him. And I just said that, and Solomon Rosewe has taken advantage of it, though it's a slow outfield. But he will take advantage to go for 2 runs. Needs to have someone either at deep mid wicket or backward of square. Has 5 fielders on the offside, and interestingly has the second fielder that I was looking for to be on the ropes is actually a 3rd man who is currently at 45. Oh, good ball in there by Falajuwa. Just a single will be taken for that. End of the second over. As it's now 13 for loss of no wicket. I'll leave you to the hands of the game. I want you to enjoy the game, and I'll be back after the power play.
to eat other. Very close.
It was very close.
A little bit of a controversy right there. Everybody thought it was a no ball, but the umpire felt the ball was actually descending. And let's see that again from the replay. If that was actually descending, it was definitely low, way too low. And the fielder took all his time to take that catch. The ball was definitely descending and it was on the leg side. So that flick by Vinkat actually found the man at fine leg. And Island Titans have just lost their first wicket. Maybe 24 runs on the board, 4 overs gone. The target is 101. And as you can see, it's just 76 runs needed in 96 balls. Solomon Rosewe is still in there as he has 17 runs to his credit of 18 balls with a strike rate of 94.44. Zain Amir, the man who dropped the catch in the first innings, is now in for Island Titans. He'll be looking to build a partnership with Solomon Rosewe. Just like I said, I'll be back again after the 66th over, which is the end of the power play, while I allow you to enjoy the game itself. And like I said, I'm back after the power play. It's 40-1. After the end of the power play, 61 required in 84 balls. Solomon Rosewe is still in there, 30 of 28 balls. And Zane is 1 of 2 balls. So he'll be looking to continue the partnership with himself and Zane. But Island Titans need to understand the fact that they have a very big hurdle. 20 overs is the game we're playing. And Chuma Akachuku, so beg your pardon, Chima Akachuku is the bowler who's going to be bowling from the Court of Appeal end. So he'll be looking to see how he can actually break this partnership between Solomon and Zane. But do not forget, once these two batters actually settle in, they can become destructive. So I'm sure Amarai will be wary about that. Chima Akachuku bowling to Solomon Rosewe. Both players started their cricket at Ibadan, the famous Liberty Stadium, where you have the cricket oval, the one of the first AstroTurf cricket pitch in Nigeria. But now Tafawa Balewa Square Cricket Oval has 10 strips. Chuma Akachuku to Solomon Rosewe, familiar foes, both played formerly at Ibadan and Ibejuleki, also at the under-19 and national team. Appeal for a nick at the leg side, but I think the umpire says it's a wide ball. Umpire is going to reverse his call. So finally the umpire recalls the call. That wasn't actually a wide ball. It was a good ball. Straight on the ground towards extra covers. Trying to see if they can come back for 2. But 1 is the call. Appeal for a nick, but not given. The wicketkeeper was sure there was a nick there, but the umpire said, no, let's see that again from the replay. If there was actually a nick, or what did he pass through? Or there was so much gap between the bat and the ball, and that was even going towards the leg side. Now the batter is asking, if that's not a nick, then it should have actually been a wide ball. But I must say that's a good call by the umpire, Dolapo Gafaro. Now this time he decides to bring it much closer. Oh, good shots there. Oh, lovely piece of fielding. And he's gone! He's gone! That's a lovely piece of fielding there by Amar. Picked it once. It was played straight into his strong hands, which was his left arm. And again from the replay we can see it. It was a wrong call by the two batters. Let's see that again. Picked up into his left arms. Just look at it. All he needed to do was pick it up from the left arm and straight on the stumps. Nobody contested for that. And that was a lovely throw there by the fielder. And Island Titans has just lost Zane. And that takes them to 41 for 2 after 6.5 overs. Elijah Olaleye is the new batter in. Now, interesting to say that these three are familiar foes. Both played, all the three of them, Chima, Elijah, and Solomon Rusewe started their cricket from Ibadan. And so it's going to be more like a family affair, but in different jerseys. And a single taken by Solomon Rusewe, which now brings Elijah to stay off strike. And after the 7th over, it is Island Titans with the loss of 2 wickets, 42 runs on the board. And finally, we've gotten to the end of the 8th over. It's still 47 for 2. 54 runs required in 72 balls. Current run rate is 5.88. Required run rate is 4.50. Solomon Rusewe still in there doing everything possible for his side. It's 37 runs off 36 balls. Finally, that's the wicket they want, and they have gotten it. Suleiman Rosawe nicked that straight into the keeper's hands. Again from the replay, you could see it all. He thought he could angle that, and you could see how jubilant the whole MRI Cricket Club are. They knew how important that wicket is for them, and they have gotten that wicket, the most important wicket they feel, breaking that partnership of Suleiman Rosawe and Olaleye Elijah. Suleiman departs for 39 off 38 balls. That takes him a strike rate of 102.31. 102.63. MRI have 3 wickets, 50 runs on the board. Babatunde Ayinde is the new batter in. He'll be looking to start afresh as they have 2 new batters in the middle for Island Titans. And after the end of the 9th over, it's 51 for 3. 50 runs required and 66 balls. Dot balls will be looking to what MRI will be hoping for right now. If they can't get the dot balls, they just need to gather up those wickets as early as possible and put pressure back to Island Titans and ensure that the tail enders will be in before the 15th over. If not, they might be having so much trouble here. Just in number 5, Kiran, the captain, will be bowling from the pavilion end. Lovely square cuts there by Elijah Olaleye to hit that back to the boundary for 4. Takes his team tally now to 56 for 3. End of the 10th over, halfway into the innings. It's 56 for 3, 45 runs required in 60 balls, and the current run rate is now 5.60. Required has shot up to 4.50. They need to find a way to ensure that they don't go below the required and the current run rate, because if they go below their current run rates, they might be having difficulties in winning this game. Just like I said, it has to be dot balls or wicket for MRI, or it's going to be runs galore for Island Titans. After the end of the 11th over, is 66 for 3. What is required now is 35 runs in 54 balls. Good flick there by Tunde Ayinde towards the leg side. There was no protection at backward of square. And he just took advantage of that ball on the leg side and hit it straight down to the boundary for 4.
Get that ball.
72 runs, 3 wickets, 12 overs gone, 29 runs required in 48 balls. Can MRI find that wicket that they've been looking for, or would Island Titans just find a cruise to win this game comfortably with just losing 3 wickets? Would they be able to win this game at 7 wickets, or will Island Titans be losing their wickets simultaneously, which gives MRI that advantage to win the game? But it is what is required is 29 runs in 48 balls. That boundary brings us to the end of the 13th over. 78 runs, 3 wickets, 28 runs required in 42 balls. It seems like Island Titans might be having a victory smile at the end, but MRI still has 42 balls to bowl 7 wickets. 7 good balls to take wickets is all they need if they are going to win this game. But Island Titans, on the other hand, will be hoping that they just find the game in before the 28th over. Amir, jersey number 1, bowling from the pavilion end. What the shots there by Elijah. Lovely covers drive. I beg your pardon. Lovely on off drive. It was a ball he could have cut off, but the ball went straight to the ropes for 4, and that 4 is a much deserved one for his side. It's a 3 for 3 after 14 overs. Chumakachuku will be bowling from the cut of appeal end, just to make sure that his side has dot balls to see how they can possibly win this game. Don't forget, it's the Afro Asia T20 League Finals between Allied Titans Cricket Club and MRI Warriors Cricket Club. And it just seems like 11 runs is doable before the 20th over for Island Titans Cricket Club. Today, Ayinde and Elijah Olale are the two batters still in there. 7 wickets. Might just seem like a tall hurdle for MRI Cricket Club, but the captain Kiran has taken the mantleship. He has picked up the ball to bowl from the pavilion end. Will he be able to break this partnership and bring in a new batter so that they will be able to see how they can run through the Island Titans with just 11 runs required for Island Titans to win in this particular game? Kiran bowling from the pavilion end. Straight on the ground. Langov picks that up for just a single. That's 1 runs on the board. Straight on the ground again. They'll just take a single for that. Amir picks that up. He's been busy with 2 balls already, and he's actually fielding at Langov, but more of short Langov, if there's anything like short Langov. Oh, nicked towards Gully. Just a single, 3 runs already. 93 runs on the board. 8 runs needed in 27 balls. He decides to go big, but can only find long on for just a single. You said that this one they ready. Will they go for a single with this? Yes. 1 run taken. Takes them to 94. 95, I beg your pardon. That should be 95 runs on the board. As you can see on the screen, 95 for 3, 16 overs gone, 6 runs needed in 24 balls. So it's safe to say at this point in time, it's an Island Titans trophy for the 2024 Afro-Asian T20 tournament. Very good ball in there by Amar. First ball to Elijah. Had no response. Dot ball. Oh, good ball in there by Amir. Keeping a line and length from the angle he's bowling from. It might look totally completely difficult to actually get him out, but he will be looking to just get a maiden. Another dot ball. Can he make it a maiden? no, this time he bowls that towards the leg side, and Elijah Olaleye takes advantage of that loose ball on the leg side to hit that straight to the boundary for 4. Just look at that. He was looking to angle it into the offside, but he went towards the leg side, and Elijah Olaleye waited patiently for that, and that has raced to the boundary for 4. And that 4 will now take Island Titans one hand on the trophy, as it's 2 runs required to win this game. Can they just wrap it up? Wide ball it is again. And would that be the winning run? And I think that should be it. And ladies and gentlemen, that single has brought us to the end of it. There we see the replay again. And that is the winning run. And Island Titans have gone onto the field to win and congratulate their batters for doing a just cause. Congratulations, Island Titans, for winning the 2024 edition of Afro Asia T20 tournament. From me right here at the Tafawa Balewa Square Cricket Oval, it's have a lovely afternoon, and thank you to all the participating team of this tournament. Have a lovely day.